Hi, my name is Chapman and I'm a director at Kaomi Marketing. I've always enjoyed marketing and advertising, even from school days. So when I left school, I went straight into a job and at the same time started studying part-time. I started with a national diploma in marketing, and then went and further studied at Mancosa, doing a bachelor's degree in marketing management, and then completed it off with an honors degree. From there I went and actually got a job in digital marketing and really enjoyed it, and then that led me to my journey of Kaomi Marketing and becoming one of the directors and co-founder with Andrew Block. An average day consists of lots and lots of talking through strategies, through reports with clients and internal teams, strategizing on various different digital marketing activities, as well as researching and understanding the different concepts and any new trends that come out in the market. But yeah, my days are full of talking. It's an ever-changing industry, so you can never get bored. Things are being developed at all times, and things are evolving, and new platforms are coming out. So it's a very interesting and exciting industry to be in. The second one is that you're able to work remotely. It's one of the industries that allow you to work anywhere in the world as long as you've got a good internet connection. You're able to communicate and work from any place in the world, which is a really cool benefit of the job. As this is an always-on industry, it can often feel like you're being consumed by the job, especially if you really love what you're doing and you put 110% effort in. You can feel like you're working 24/7. I'd say the second point is that because every month that goes by, you're chasing the next goal, you can often feel like you're chasing your tail because you achieve the KPIs in March, and April the 1st you start again fresh and trying to achieve the next goal. So it can feel like it's a continuous cycle. My moment, I would definitely have to say, is the time when we had signed our first large corporate inside Kaomi, and I drove away from that meeting with a signed contract thinking, we're responsible for everything now and we have to deliver on everything that we had pitched in the last 6 months. So it's definitely a realization, but the team in Kaomi stepped up and we've done some really amazing work with some big corporate companies. I feel like Google is definitely starting to focus more on audiences and less on keywords, specifically in the targeting space. So I feel over the next few months and years, I think Google's really going to hyper focus on audiences, understanding where the data comes from and pooling them in different ways to be able to give you different targeting options. And the second one I'm going to say is probably around privacy or transparency. With most countries bringing out legislations around personal information and what companies can and can't hold, I think we're going to see a lot more information being shared if you are allowed to keep it, or a lot of information not being held if you aren't allowed to keep it, which will benefit the customer. I really love the ocean, all things to do with the sea and water. So I love surfing, you'll catch me at the beach as often as I can. I love water skiing, you'll catch me at the dam as often as I can, and boating, so that's one of my passions. Another one that people who know me would know is my music taste is really broad, and I love music. I play it, I listen to it, I live it, and so my taste can be anything from T-Weezy all the way to death metal and anything in between. So yeah, that's another interesting fact. And then the last one is I love pizza, can eat it for breakfast, lunch and dinner. Anything on it, everything on it. I love pizza, I love eating, so you know me as a foodie. So those are 3 things you might not have known about me. It's this BMW advert that I've seen multiple times, multiple case studies, where BMW was had a BMW driving up Chapman's Peak in Cape Town, and I was navigating all the turns and twists, and I had just been at the point where Merc had a bit of an accident around the corner where I think a brake system didn't work, and so BMW had this advert, and in the last few seconds of the advert, the slogan BMW beats the Benz came up, and I just thought it was an extremely well positioned and well worded ad. Slightly naughty, but yeah, really well thought of, and perfect timing for when it happened. Anchorman, my favorite movie of all time. Will Ferrell, my favorite actor of all time. Anyone that knows me would know my witty sense of humor and love of slapstick movies. So anything with Will Ferrell, Blades of Glory, Step Brothers, Anchorman, I'm 100% involved. I would remove probably greed and corruption in this world. I think this world has a lot of good to give, and I think a lot of things get distorted by government or people who are in points of power, that stuff that should happen and should be given to people is actually taken away. So I think if greed was removed, this world would be a very different place that we live in.